Hey guys, it's Di, and I wanted to do a regular video after I just did the $20 makeup challenge video to kind of get a feel for how the makeup looked in regular lighting. So this is that video. And I saw the personality tag on Diamond and Heels 14, and I wanted to do that just because I love tag videos and I thought it would be kind of fun to follow up the makeup challenge tag with just this regular personality tag. So this just has a bunch of random general questions on it, so here we go. There's actually a ton of them actually. So I'll go through this as quickly as possible. The first one is, what is your background? And I don't know what this one is originally supposed to mean, because number 4 is, what is your ethnicity? Which it seemed like people were starting to kind of answer the same thing for both of these questions. So what is my background? I will just say I'm from Illinois. Okay, number 2, what are your nicknames? People call me Di, which is short for Diana. My nieces call me Di Di, and that's just kind of doubled up name of Di. And my husband calls me Babe a lot, and I think that's about it. So those are them. When do I feel the prettiest? I feel the prettiest when I have worked out. I feel really good about myself. I'm at my optimal weight and I have really nice hair and really nice makeup. That is when I feel my prettiest. Oh, and of course when I'm carrying a nice handbag, have really nice shoes and clothes on. So I guess pretty much when everything is like really put together. Which obviously is not every day. Number 4 is, what is your ethnicity? Do you have an accent? And my ethnicity, like way back when, is German, English, French, and a bit of Irish, I believe. And I have an accent from living in the area that I'm from in Illinois, and it's a really weird accent, and it's just like a conglomeration of like a southern accent and a northern accent. And so yeah, I do have an accent and I realize that. Are you a Victoria's Secret shopper? No. Well, I mean, I guess occasionally I get like bras and stuff there, but I used to a lot more whenever I was younger. I'd go in for all the sales and that sort of thing. And as I've gotten older, I, prefer different styles. And then 6, who is your favorite makeup guru? And I think that probably Miss Glamorazzi is probably the person that I watch the most. I just think that she's fun and upbeat, and she kind of reminds me of myself when I was that age, so I like looking at her videos. And then number 7 is, do you like getting mail? Of course, doesn't everyone? Right now my favorite thing is I'm ordering all these like clothes for my daughters in the mail, and so whenever they arrive, it's like super exciting because I get to open them and see what outfit it is, so that's fun. The next one is, what do you do for a living? And I am a stay-at-home mom, so I take care of my 2 girls for a living. And then number 9 is, what are your top favorite movies? And my favorite movies would probably be Chasing Liberty, which has Mandy Moore in it and Matthew Green. Oh my gosh, I can't remember his name. But anyways, it's just a really cute movie. It's kind of like a remake of Roman Holiday, and it's just an adorable movie. That's one of my favorites. I also am a Harry Potter nerd. I really love the Harry Potter series, all of them. My favorite is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I just lost like 20 subscribers right there. And then other than that, let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Those are my favorites. I like good girly chick flick movies too, like romantic comedies. Those are my favorites. Do you like marshmallows? I mean, kind of. I mean, if I had to choose a marshmallow, the kind that comes in Lucky Charms would probably be the kind. So rather than the smushy kind, the little cereal marshmallows would be my preference. How do you stay healthy and fit? Right now, honestly, I'm not at my healthiest point. I used to be a competitive dancer, and I was dancing and working out like 5, 6, 7 days a week. Right now I'm not like actively working out, but I'm trying to work on that. We're in the process of getting gym membership, and I'm hoping to get back to a healthier point. So my really preferred workout method is elliptical machines. I love them. So that and a little bit of strength training. And then the next question is, what are your favorite foods? And unfortunately, my favorite foods are sweets and breads and everything that is really unhealthy and bad for you. Eek. What are your major goals in life? This one is actually interesting because I hate to say this, but I have met a lot of my major goals in life. Some of my goals when I was younger were I wanted to own a dance studio, which I have owned a dance studio and sold that when we moved for my husband's job. I also had the goal of wanting to get a master's degree, and so I finished my bachelor's and my master's years ago. And I wanted to have kids. I have 2 kids. So really, honestly, a lot of my to-do things have already been checked off my list. I guess right now, like, my goals are a lot simpler in the fact that they're just like ideas. Like, I would like to raise like a happy, healthy family and, you know, just like have a fun life. I'd like to travel more. So if that could be a life goal, I'd like to travel and I'd like to go to Europe. So husband, if you're watching, I want to go to Europe. Okay, the next one is, what's one thing you would change from your past? I mean, honestly, there's so many things that I would change if I could, but you can't change anything from the past, so I just rather not dwell on it. As you get older, you look back on your life and you realize you could have done a lot of things X, Y, Z differently, but they're the things that make you who you are and got you to where you are. And I have 2 beautiful daughters, and, you know, life is just fine the way it is now. So I wouldn't change anything because it's not possible, so I'm not going to dwell on it. The next thing is, do you have any phobias? If so, what? Not necessarily phobias. I'm not exactly the biggest fan of like bugs and stuff. Just not a big fan of bugs would probably be the big thing. Number 16 is, are you married, engaged? I'm married. I've been married since 2005. So how many years is that? It's 2012. I'm not wearing my ring right now because I just did the makeup challenge and I had stuff all over my hands. But, yeah, I can't do simple math. So we've been married for 7 years, and we had our first child in 2010. So we have a 2-year-old and a 7-month-old she is now. And the next question is, what is your dream job? And I would actually really love to like work in a corporate environment, in a, you know, a little spiffy office where I get to dress up every day and walk around in heels. And I know that's not very specific, but when I was going to college to get my undergraduate degree, that was pretty much what I had in mind. And I've pretty much been in more artistic, entrepreneurial type of jobs ever since then. So I think it would be fun just to kind of check off that kind of corporate environment off of my list. The next question is, do you have any talents? What are they? I used to be able to dance, but not so much anymore because once you get out of practice, it all goes out of your head and everything. I can shop really well. Is that a talent? I'm not sure. Do you have any children? Yes, I have 2 girls, and the oldest one is 2 years old, and the youngest one just turned 7 months old. And the next one is, can you sing? Can you sing a sample for us? I used to be in like a cappella choir and that sort of thing when I was in high school, but probably now my singing is best left to being in the shower. I really love singing, but it's probably not suitable for public viewing. The next question is, how was your school life in high school? It was fun, but it was really boring. I honestly got bored a lot. So, I don't know, my favorite part of high school was actually like the dances, like homecoming and proms and stuff like that. The whole rest of it, I thought was really boring. I would get bored with school very, very often. Like, even though I was in like the college prep classes and they would pile on the homework, I hated doing homework, so it was really just boring to me. Gosh, that sounds horrible. That's not right because I enjoyed school. And obviously I really like going to school because I kept going to school and got my, you know, bachelor's and master's and everything. So I do enjoy school, but I just thought high school was kind of, I don't know, I just felt like it wasn't very challenging, I guess you'd say. That sounds very negative, sorry. Alright, number 22. Do you live in New York? Where do you live? As in what state? No, I do not live in New York. I've never been there actually, but I would love to go to New York City someday. And I live in Illinois currently. Where do you buy makeup? Everywhere, but primarily Sephora is my favorite place to buy makeup, and then if I have to, I go to Ulta. And then the last thing is, how old are you? And I just turned 29 this year, so I am knocking on the door of 30. And I'm in the last year of my 20s, so I'm trying to make the most of it. And then number 25 is, what do you think of tag videos? And I love them. Tag videos are some of my favorite videos to watch and some of my favorite videos to do. So that is why I am doing this video. So if you're watching this, I tag you to do the personality challenge and send it back to me as a video response. So thanks so much for watching.